Hey, it's that time of the week again for the reports, and I'm really happy to give it to you, let you know that the fishing is still doing really well. I mean, porgy fishing's great. Porgy are off the beach, they're off the dock, they're on the boats. You can go on a party boat, you can go on your own boat, whatever have you. There's a lot of porgies being caught right now. Sea bass, you got to go deep, so you got to have a boat that's going to be 50 to 70 feet deep. You got to get like these individual rock pieces or a nice little wreck there to score some nice fish, because you know it's tough. There's a lot of anglers out there. As far as fluke goes, fluking can be one way or the other. Inside the bay, in some areas, you have these deeper little ledges. You could be like 12 feet down to 30 feet, and the fluke could be sitting there as these waves of bait get swept either out or in on the currents. And the fluker just look for a sandy slope, you know, and that's a great spot to hit. As far as out in the triangle, out in the sound, shipping channels are still producing fish. You got to go, again, the word is deep, you know, the water's 75 degrees. So the larger fish there and slot size fish, they're sitting where there's more oxygen in the water, and that's going to be in the cooler temps. So they're going to be down there. Remember, when you catch them, you're bringing them up, get them on the boat, revive them, put them back in really fast, because it's pretty hot and it can be tough reviving those fish. And with the tough slot size we have right now, you know, it makes that it's tough to find like keeper right there. So weak fish is starting to get caught. Seeing them, they're most likely going to be deep soon, so you should see that. As far as bluefish, they don't mind this warm weather. They're ripping themselves up. You might find them on one side of the bay one day and on the opposite side the following day. You know, don't look for them to be in the same spot like 2-3 days in a row. They like to move around. In our area, we've got like 5 different harbors, so there's always a spot for these bluefish to go in and corner a bunch of these bait fish that you see. As far as out in the triangle, talking to some of the captains, they're telling me we've got the anchovies, butterfish, and smaller bunker out there. Inside the bay, it's like all different sizes, at least 4 or 5 different distinct sizes of bunker. Sometimes they're all screwed together, other times you'll find them spread out. I find the larger bluefish excuse me, the larger bluefish are on those like 3 to 5 inch bunker, and those snappers are targeting the 1 inch peanut bunker. So there's plenty to do out there. If you're on the docks, if you're on the beach, if you're on the boat, get out there, have a great time. Don't forget to go look for those public piers, explore Long Island. When you do, go visit one of the local tackle shops, ask them for some information, buy something, say hello, and tell them we sent you there. It's always great to see you, and as always, I bid you peace and tight lines.